Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys, well, we're on a bit of a different camera because I'm charging the main camera for a race with Dino aka Rhymestyle. We're going to be doing a race, so guys stay tuned to the channel for that. But I wanted to take a moment with you guys to kind of quickly talk over this Dragon Ball Fusions banner. I've had several people ask me, Nano, are you going to make a Should You Summon? I wasn't really thinking about doing it, but I actually did get several just tweets and stuff about it that I was like, you know what? I was like, we do one of these for a lot of the bigger banners. Why not do one for this one? Especially since this one is a little bit more unique. So guys, we're going to talk about the 7 units that are coming on this banner and just kind of go a little bit more detail into each of them, and also talk about the banner and everything else. So let's go ahead, let's hop in, guys. Let's hop in. Actually, before we do that, guys, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that red subscribe button, and if you guys are excited about me making this video, consider the like button as well. Anyways, also the lighting is a little bit different. This is maybe a little bit more of a chill video, I guess. So yeah, we're just all around. This is my vlogging camera. What we're doing this on right now. So yeah. Anyways, let's hop in, guys. Let's hop in. So obviously there are 7 SSRs on this banner. That is the only 7 SSRs that will be on this banner. If it is anything like it was in JP, as well as the fact that when it was on JP, at least when it came back for the second time. And brought with it the Dokkan Awakens for Bullpan, Pandelle, and Karoli. It was 3 guaranteed SSR multi-summons. So that is another thing to kind of think about whenever we're talking about this banner as well. So with all that said, let's hop in and let's talk about our first SSR, which is probably the most hyped one on it, is the Fusion of Legend Karoli, which does have a Dokkan Awaken. So let's talk about this unit really fast. His leader skill before Dokkan Awakening is Tech type attack and defense plus 60%. Super attack is Gigantic Spirit Bomb, which is supreme damage and rare chance to stun the enemy. So we do have a stunner here for a tech team. Passive skill is attack plus 70% when HP is 30% or above. So not a bad limitation there at all. 30% or above is not a bad limitation on attack plus 70%. Link skills are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Fused Fighter, the Saiyan Lineage, and Berserker. So not bad links. Not bad links. But with 35 medals, guys, with 35 Broly medals, we can Dokkan Awaken him. Of course, it is a Dokkan Awaken, so it will reset him from 100 all the way back down to 0. You have to level him back up to 120. His leader skill then becomes Tech type, attack and defense plus 70%, supreme damage, and rare chance to stun the enemy is a super attack. So say it's Gigantic Spirit Bomb. Passive skill is attack plus 80% at start of turn. So that's a little bit better as well. As well as his links become Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Fused Fighter, and Shattering the Limit. So he is not a bad SSR. To be truthfully honest, he's not a bad SSR, and he is a fantastic collector's item. So we definitely can't deny that SSR at all. The next SSR we're going to talk about is the Impeccable Emperor Kiza. I can't remember what exactly all we were calling him back before he was translated and all of that, but it appears to be the translation according to the wiki page and according to DBZ.space, which I believe they get all that from the data mines and everything else. So shout out to them for sure. Shout out to the wiki page. Shout out to DBZ.space. I'll put a link down in the description below. You guys can go check that out if you want to. But does look like his name's going to be Kiza. He is an STR unit, and he's a pretty solid STR unit. I'm in a chat with D-Free, several other people, and it looks like, because I definitely want to give credit where credit is due. It appeared, and I didn't think about this, but it does look like LR Frieza and him would make an amazing combo. Those two combined together would be a pretty fantastic combo. So let's talk about this guy's leader skill, which is Strength type, HP and defense plus 60%. Super attack is Supernova, which is pretty awesome. Well, probably one of my favorite super attacks in all of Dragon Ball is Cooler Supernova. But anyways, causes supreme damage to enemy. Passive skills attack plus 70% when performing a super attack. Link skills are Universe's most malevolent. Good God, I got hung up on this last time too. My bad. Strongest clan in space. Thirst for conquest. Fear and faith. Fused fighter and metamorphosis. He does not have a Dokkan Awaken. Unfortunately, he does not. I could see them giving him a Dokkan Awaken in the future. I could totally see them giving this card a Dokkan Awaken in the future. But also a very solid SSR. Next after that, we're going to talk about the Perfected Evil Janembu, which is a Tech type. Tech, HP, and defense plus 60%. Super attack is Lightning Shower Rain, which causes supreme damage to enemy and reduces defense. so another reducer of defense, which is not bad. Attack minus 30% on attacked enemy. Link skills are shocking speed, so that's actually pretty solid. Fused Fighter, Berserker, Infinite Regeneration, Brutal Beatdown, and of course he has the Modulate because it's Kid Buu and Janembu built into one. Now, I do want to say, because we have Janembu here, I saw a lot of comments on one of my latest videos, as well as tweets to me and other people about Baby Janembu. Baby Janembu is not on this banner. Baby Janembu is on the Heroes banner. The reason why I'm injecting this here is because we're talking about Janembu, and I think people maybe forgot about this unit, which I remember I made a gameplay video, and the entire video I called Baby Janembu, Janembu. Clearly is Baby and Janembu fused, or combined, or whatever you want to call it, because it's the Dragon Ball Heroes banner. But me, being dumb, I totally forgot to call him by his right name, and Baby Janembu is not on this banner, guys. Baby Janembu is on the Heroes banner, which I still have some very strong doubts that that's going to ever come to global. But anyway, so let's move on. But the next thing is Bullpan, which is not a bad AGL unit, but we'll talk about that in a second as well. Leader skill is HP and defense plus 60%, causes supreme damage to enemy with the super attack of Gallic Gun. Passive skill is Weight of Expectation, which is all allies plus 3 key when HP is 50% or more. Link skills are kind of where she falls down a bit, but Battlefield Diva, GT, Fused Fighter, More Than Meets the Eye, Saiyan Lineage, and the Innocence. Now, she does have a Dokkan Awaken as well. She uses 7 medals from the GT event, and her leader skill then becomes AGL, HP, and defense plus 70%, causes supreme damage to enemy. Passive skill is Ki plus 3 for all allies when HP is 30% or above. And then Link skills are Fused Fighter, GT, Battlefield Diva, More Than Meets the Eye, Shattering the Limit, the Innocence, and the Saiyan Lineage. So she's not bad. She's not bad, but we'll talk about that. We're going to get to that in just a moment. Moving on to the next card, which is Pandelle. I personally really like Pandelle, but let's talk about it real quick. Int type HP and defense plus 60% is her leader skill. Super attack is Maiden Blast, which causes supreme damage to enemy. Passive skill is attack plus 25% for all allies. It's a pretty decent little support unit. Link skill is Battlefield Diva, in Fighter, GT, Fused Fighter, in the Saiyan Lineage. She also has a Dokkan Awaken, excuse me guys, a Dokkan Awaken from the GT event, which gives her leader skill of Int type HP and defense plus 70%, causes supreme damage to enemies, and gives an attack boost of 30% to all allies. So not bad, guys, not bad. The Saiyan Lineage, In Fighter, Battlefield Diva, Fused Fighter, Shattering the Limit, and GT are her links as well. We still have 2 to go over. We do have the explosive Gamble Xiaoman, which is Xiaotzu and a Cyberman Muse fused together. His leader skill is Fizz type HP and defense. Are you noticing a trend here? Fizz type HP and defense plus 60%. Super attack is Ultimate Explosion. Yes, this is an attack all unit, guys, which causes extreme damage to all opponents while sacrificing 20% HP. Passive skill is Ki plus 8 and attack plus 3,000 when HP is 50% or below. This is once only. Lead skills are Infighter, Courage, Telekinesis, Fused Fighter, and Master and Pupil. And this does not have a Dokkan Awaken. And honest to goodness, I remember when he first came out, a lot of people were touting him for being an attack all unit. Me personally, I would still rather run Xeno Trunks, Majin Vegeta, probably even the Strength Perfect Cell. I don't know. I didn't pull this card though, so I can't say a whole lot. I did not pull this card. Unfortunately, I did not. Kind of sucks. He is one of only 2 cards I did not pull on the JP version. The other one being the second card we're going to talk about here, which is Barlot, which we thought was Baruto, I believe. Not Baruto. What was it? I can't remember what the exact name we used. I could probably go back and watch my video back in the day when this came out on JP. But it looks like his confirmed name is Barlot. It is of course a fusion between Bardock and Kakarot. Strength type. Leader skill is Strength type attack and defense plus 50% when HP is 30% or above. So that's a bit weaker than what we've been seeing. Causes supreme damage to enemy with Spirit Cannon being his super attack. His passive skill is attack plus 12% per key sphere obtained. So he can be a nuke unit if you want him to be. Link skill is Saiyan Warrior Race, Family Ties, Saiyan Pride, Fused Fighter, and the Saiyan Lineage. I haven't seen too many people run this guy. So let's talk real quick about I've called her Bra-Pan for the longest time, but she's actually Bullpan, so that's my bad, guys, on that. So she has some competition currently on the JP version, and that is the not the OG, but the starter Goku that got a Dokkan Awaken via the Heroes and Villains Extermination event. You get 7 of those Goku medals on there. You Dokkan Awaken this guy, and he is a solid AGL unit. He has all allies key +2, so you're taking a 1 key hit, but he also gives an attack plus 20% boost. So she becomes not as good as well. So let's talk about the SSRs you want to actually go for on this banner, which obviously this is a collectible banner, right, guys? I don't use too many of these units, and when I say I don't use too many of these units, I don't use any of these units. I think if I had LR Frieza, I would probably use, now that I hadn't really paid attention to it because I don't have LR Frieza, and I haven't done that grind yet. I'm starting to maybe want to try it out, to have LR Frieza as a collectible thing, and also to try him out. But you got Cooliza is very good, especially if you're planning on going for LR Frieza. You've got Karoli, which Dokkan Awakens from the Broly event and has a stun for a tech team, which is not bad at all. And the third one with her ridiculous passive, or ridiculous for these units that are GSSR and high likeliness of pulling them. My camera actually just overheated, so let me continue what I was saying. I was talking about Pandelle. I was talking about her passive having attack plus 30% for all allies. And those 3 are probably the best ones out of this banner. You can obviously find situations where you might want to run each and every one of these guys in some sort of team, one of the mono teams that, you know, that suits them. But overall, guys, I'm gonna say yes, you should probably summon on this banner. For 1, it should be GSSR. For 2, I mean, like 90% of the fun of this game is just collecting SSRs and collecting characters, and these guys are on this banner. These guys are GSSR from just these 7 SSRs. They're fun to collect, they're fun to have, and granted, they may become just a nice little statue in your character list, just a nice little trophy to sit there, but that's still really cool to have in there and have on your team. So those are the 3 that I would say definitely be going for, especially if you intend on having LR Frieza, especially if you intend on running a mono tech team, and if you intend on running a mono intelligence team, or maybe even a heroes team. All 3 of those that I mentioned are great. The others could definitely find their places on a team as well. But I just want to talk about these SSRs. I want to give you guys my opinion. My opinion is this game is mostly just collecting SSRs. So yeah, go for it, guys. Go for it. I know for the most part lately I've been saying no, save your stones, save your stones. But if you got 50 stones lying around, it's a guaranteed SSR. You know, you've probably spent 50 stones in a worse way on this game. So you know you're coming away with at least 1 SSR. And I know when I did this, I think I came away with 3 SSRs on 1 multi-summon, if not 4. So maybe get some dupes though. You know, I think I pulled like 2 Karolis in one, or it was something like that. I can't remember exactly. It's been so many months now. But anyways, guys, that was my discussion on this banner. That was kind of my recommendation to you guys. I know some of you guys probably are just like, and it's whatever Nano says, you know, it's whatever. But I know there are some of you guys that definitely look to see what I'm going to say about this. And so that's why I wanted to make this video for you guys, and that's what we're doing. Anyways, like I said earlier in the video, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider the like button. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix here signing off. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.